Number one, I love to brew beer because I love to drink beer.
We enjoy craft beer just as much as we do brewing it.
When it's finished, you take it off the tank and it tastes good, you're going to be able to share that with everybody. That's probably the most fun part.
Very rewarding, especially at the end of the day when you can have one.
A lot of times what makes a beer great is where you drink it and who you drink it with.
What I find most exciting and fascinating here in the Finger Lakes is the rapid growth and development of the beer industry.
I think the craft beer industry is booming in the Finger Lakes region because it's following in the footsteps of what the wineries did 30 years ago.
They've kind of groomed the area for craft beer.
The number of breweries here has exploded. About half of the breweries in New York State are located in the Finger Lakes.
If people want to get out of a city to go on vacation, this is the spot.
It's possible to visit quite a few breweries in a short amount of time.
They can hit 4 or 5 wineries and breweries in a day and then move to another lake and do the exact same thing.
Just how easy it is to plan a trip and to follow one of these beer trails around.
Yeah, we're a driver away from the next brewery. I mean, I could hit that with my Titleist.
You could hit it with a 3-iron.
No, you couldn't.
It's just a beautiful part of the state.
The visitors that come into the area just love the climate, they love the pretty sights and views.
It's a nice day trip, it's a nice weekend trip.
When people come here, we want them to experience everything and enjoy it.
What's impressive is how quickly they've caught up to what's going on with beer nationwide.
We have very unique, outstanding wineries in this area, and I think the breweries see that and they have to meet that quality. That's pretty amazing.
The beer itself is absolutely amazing. It's rated up there with some of the best in the world.
Some people have traveled and tasted some really good beers, and if they tell us that, our beer is good too, I like to be put in that same conversation.
Everybody that walks in the door wants the best beer in the world, so it ups our game to want to provide that.
Very good. With these beers, you're taking your time and you're appreciating what went into them.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Philosophy for making great beer?
Well, you have to have great ingredients, you have to take the time, you have to be careful of all the details, and you have to be consistent.
They are also producing beers that are distinctive. They speak to this region.
When they come here, they want to relax and enjoy the environment, and the flavors are part of that.
I really think that people want fresh and people want flavor. They want to be able to taste what's in there.
A lot of the ingredients are locally sourced.
The flavors, the different styles at the different times of the year.
To make a great beer, I think you just got to be creative.
And we're constantly experimenting. I think that's a fun part.
Any recipe that we come up with here, we just go with it. We figure if it doesn't sell, then I'll drink it.
Just make it good. Make it something that people can drink. If it isn't good, dump it.
And the smaller you are, the more flexibility you have.
We're not afraid to experiment or take a lot of chances in different styles and flavors of beer.
We do tastings just the same as the wineries do.
And we try to do our best to educate people about it. This is what's in that beer. I think people are kind of excited about that.
Probably the most fun thing of brewing beer is the interaction with people.
They can come talk to us, learn about the brewing process.
I just like to see their enthusiasm and their surprise when they're trying something that they weren't so sure of, and then they're like, oh, I really like this.
I think people just have a great time up here.
Well, the Finger Lakes region in general has so much to offer.
Whether it be fall, summer, spring, or winter, it's always a beautiful season here in the Finger Lakes.
A day or a weekend or even a week if you can.
It doesn't matter the season, there's always something to do here.
There are a lot of great breweries here, and they can enjoy that, and they can enjoy everything else. They can enjoy the wineries, they can enjoy the great restaurants, they can enjoy the good people that live here.
If you really want an individual experience up here, come up and drink some beers with us. We'll tell you anything you want to know.
We have some wineries that you might want to visit as well. Of course, if you have time, I'd go to the breweries first.
There are some fabulous brewers in the area, and everybody should come up here and enjoy that.
I do believe we are making some of the greatest beer out there.
We are.
It's just a really great place to come for the beer and for everything else.
So if you're looking for a beer getaway, I would highly recommend the Finger Lakes region. Plenty of great places in close proximity and lots of excellent beer.